In this video, we rescue 4 different types of animals. First, we rescue a polar bear struggling to survive. Second, we help an injured lion in desperate need of care. Third, we save a dolphin caught in a dangerous situation. Finally, we rescue a giant whale stranded on the beach. Please like, share, and subscribe to support and encourage our digital rescue task force. Your support makes a difference and inspires us to continue these life-saving missions. Let's get started. First, we rescue the dolphin. The poor creature had been dragged out of the ocean by the storm. Its smooth, majestic body was barely recognizable, covered in millions of barnacles. These tiny parasites clung to its skin, causing severe injuries and immense pain. Blood oozed from its mouth, staining the sand red. It was a heartbreaking sight. People gathered around, whispering in shock. Some were too stunned to move, while others called for help. The sound of an approaching helicopter added to the tense atmosphere. Everyone was asking the same question. Will the dolphin survive? The rescue operation started. When the rescue team arrived, they immediately sprang into action. Armed with brushes, sanitizers, and special chemicals, they faced an overwhelming task, removing millions of barnacles from the dolphin's body. The process was painstakingly slow. Each barnacle had attached itself deeply into the dolphin's skin, causing wounds that bled profusely as they were removed. The dolphin flinched with every scrape of the brush, but the team worked tirelessly. They knew they had to endure the sight of blood and the dolphin's pain if they wanted to save its life. Every step was a delicate balance between urgency and precision. The barnacles weren't just parasites. They had created deep wounds, making the dolphin's body fragile and vulnerable. Despite the immense challenges, the rescuers didn't give up. Reinforcements arrived. As the hours passed, more members of the rescue team arrived. They brought additional tools, fresh chemicals, and renewed energy. The teamwork was extraordinary. Some worked on cleaning the barnacles, while others focused on stabilizing the dolphin, ensuring it didn't lose too much blood. The scene was intense, hands covered in blood, the air filled with the sound of frantic instructions, and the ever-present question lingering in their minds. Will we be able to save this dolphin? A glimmer of hope. Slowly, progress was made. As the layers of barnacles were removed, the dolphin's breathing became steadier. Its movements, though weak, signaled hope. The team continued their efforts, taking extra care to clean and sanitize every inch of its wounded body. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the last barnacle was removed. The dolphin lay there, exhausted but alive. The rescuers immediately applied medicine and wrapped the deeper wounds in bandages to prevent further blood loss. A new beginning for the dolphin. The moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. With a gentle push, the dolphin was guided back into the water. For a moment, it hesitated, as if to thank its rescuers. Then, with a graceful leap, it swam into the ocean, its body finally free of pain. Cheers erupted from the rescue team, their exhaustion replaced by overwhelming joy. Little did they know, this wasn't the end of the story, it was just the beginning. Years later, the storm at sea. Years passed, and life carried on. The rescuers never forgot the dolphin they had saved, but they couldn't have imagined that their paths would cross again. One fateful night, their ship was caught in a massive storm at sea. The waves were relentless, and the crew had no choice but to abandon the sinking ship. Desperate and terrified, they clung to a piece of floating ice, stranded in the middle of the vast ocean. With no way to navigate, panic set in. The cold seeped into their bones as they debated how to survive and find help. The vastness of the ocean seemed to swallow their hope. A familiar savior. Just when they thought all was lost, something miraculous happened. Out of the dark waters, a familiar figure emerged. A dolphin. But not just any dolphin, It was the dolphin they had rescued years ago. It was as if the dolphin recognized them. With purposeful movements, it began circling the iceberg, almost as if beckoning them to follow. The rescuers, stunned yet hopeful, trusted the creature that had once depended on their kindness. The dolphin's gratitude. The dolphin guided them through the darkness, navigating the treacherous waters with ease. After hours of following their unlikely savior, they spotted a rescue boat on the horizon. The dolphin had led them to safety. As they were pulled aboard, the rescuers couldn't hold back their tears. They watched as the dolphin leapt into the water one last time before disappearing into the depths of the ocean. Second, we rescue the polar bear. Third, we rescue the whale. Fourth, we rescue the tiger. Amidst the silent jungle, a white mother tiger lies on the ground, her once powerful frame now weighed down by an invisible enemy. Her body is covered with parasites, a deadly infection creeping through her skin. The life force that once roared with strength is now fading as her two cubs circle around her, desperate, afraid. They look at her, their innocent eyes filled with worry, but their mother, once their protector, now unable to move, to fight. The clock is ticking, and there's nothing they can do to help her. Slowly, very slowly, the mother's strength begins to fade. The infection is relentless. The parasitic creatures burrow deep into her skin, and with every movement, the pain becomes unbearable. The cubs, helpless, watch their mother slowly die. The jungle feels eerily quiet, as if holding its breath. The cycle of life and death in the wild can be cruel. But sometimes, even in the darkest hours, hope finds a way. A rescue team, out for a weekend bonfire in the heart of the jungle, is startled by a distant, haunting roar. It's the cry of a tiger in pain. They stop. Silence fills the air. What is that sound? Is someone in danger? The team gathers their gear, their curiosity piqued, and sets off toward the source of the roar. They've been trained to help, but what they don't know is that they're about to become a part of a story they'll never forget. As the rescue team moves deeper into the jungle, something unusual catches their eye. Two young cubs, no older than a few months, are roaming around them, circling, pacing. Their small faces are filled with fear, but there's something else: urgency. The cubs are not just wandering, they're asking for help. The team watches, finally realizing that these cubs are leading them to something important. They can no longer ignore the call of the jungle. They decide to follow. With each step, the cubs lead the team deeper into the wild. The trees grow taller, the air thicker. The tension builds as they push through the dense underbrush, the jungle's shadows enveloping them. The rescue team can't help but feel the weight of the moment, knowing they are walking towards something that could change everything. Finally, they arrive. The scene before them is heart-wrenching. The mother tiger, her body covered in painful, festering wounds, lies on the ground. Her blood stains the earth beneath her, the result of the fierce battle she's fought against the parasites. She's weak, barely holding on. The cubs nuzzle her, unwilling to leave her side. But the battle isn't over yet. The rescue team quickly assesses the situation, knowing they must act fast. With steady hands, the rescue team begins their work. They first administer anesthesia to calm the mother tiger, making the operation possible. A gentle spray soothes her pain, but it's just the beginning. The parasites, embedded deep within her skin, need to be removed. This is not a simple task. It requires patience, skill, and an unwavering determination. They work together, methodical and focused, using all their knowledge to save this majestic creature. The parasites are stubborn, clinging to the mother's skin, refusing to let go. The rescue team works tirelessly, applying special sprays, scraping away the infected tissue. Each movement is delicate, each action critical. The blood flows, but they don't stop. The team fights alongside the mother tiger, determined to remove every parasite that threatens her life. Time is running out, but they refuse to give up. Slowly, painfully, the team removes the last of the parasites. The mother tiger's skin is raw, but the worst is over. The blood loss has been controlled, and bandages are carefully applied. The team wipes her clean, removing the chemical residue and ensuring she's free from harm. The mother tiger, though weak, begins to show signs of life. And then, the moment they've all been waiting for, the cubs, watching nearby, start to nuzzle her once again. She's alive, she's fighting back, and the cubs' joy is immeasurable. As the rescue team wraps the mother tiger and her cubs in blankets to keep them warm, the bond between them is clear. The cubs, once anxious, are now playing around their mother, their energy returning. The mother tiger, though scarred, is healing. A second chance at life, one that was almost lost. And in the warmth of the jungle, where the fire crackles softly, there's a sense of peace, a sense of hope. To help them regain strength, the rescue team provides food for the mother tiger and her cubs. Slowly but surely, they're beginning to heal, both physically and emotionally. They sit together, a family once again, under the stars, as the rescue team enjoys their bonfire. And though the battle was hard, it was worth it. The story of survival, love, and the unbreakable bond between mother and cub will forever remain in their hearts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.